Ronnie McNutt. Ronnie McNutt. There's a lot of people talking about that name right now. There's a lot of people, this name's starting to move across the internet and across the world, and ramifications of what he ended up doing to end his life very, very publicly and very graphically. There's a lot of outrage right now with people saying that social media platforms need to take this down and it can't be seen, and why didn't you do something faster? You're asking the right questions. Why didn't you do something faster? Everybody needs to see this video up to the point of this poor man, whether he was intoxicated, under the influence of something other than his own problems. Everybody needs to see this. Everybody needs to see what happens when you don't pick up the phone, when you ignore somebody who seems really different. And you know, I tried to go for coffee with them, but I mean, it was just awkward, and you know, I'm really busy, and you know, I participate in all the hashtags for mental health awareness, and so I mean, I'm doing all that I can. And yet you've got people right now saying, I accidentally clicked on this video, or, you know, somebody hid this video behind another video and I was watching it, and before I knew it, I was watching a man take his own life. Up until the point that that man pulls that trigger, I think everybody should see it. I think everybody should see what happens when you don't take them seriously. Yeah, sometimes people lash out. Sometimes people get a little bit dramatic. And a lot of the time, people are asking for help. But they don't know how. They have no idea how to properly ask for help from a society that has said time and time again, man up. Figure it out. Be a man. And now you got this poor guy on social media. Some reports have said that he was intoxicated. I don't know. He seemed pretty lucid to me, and I don't know the man. I don't claim to know all of his problems. I don't claim to know what he was going through. But I do think that everybody needs to see this. This is what happens. This is what it looks like when you continually put somebody on the back burner. Well, I asked him what was wrong. And he didn't say anything was wrong. He said he was okay. He seemed off, but he said he was okay. Everybody needs to see this. Everybody needs to see what it looks like when someone finally has enough and they don't want to deal with it anymore. People are saying in comments, you know, I can't unsee this. It's graphic, it's gory, it's devastating. It is. It is, absolutely. It is all of those things and more. You need to see this video so you know what it looks like when someone finally decides to pull the trigger. It's not like Hollywood puts out there, you know, you're crying and sobbing and taking more pills than you should. You're angry, you're frustrated, you're defeated, you're disappointed, you're depressed. And you know damn well what you're doing. People like to use that statement, oh, I don't think they understand how final this is. I don't think they understand how much pain they're putting onto everybody else. Suicide isn't the answer. It doesn't end pain. It just transfers it to somebody else. Somebody who's finally had enough knows damn well that is exactly what's happening. They are mad for being marginalized. They are mad for being ignored. They are angry at the fact that everybody says, anytime you need anything, brother, you just get a hold of me. You let me know. I will be there. And then the call goes to voicemail. Or you've only got 60 seconds to talk to the guy, or girl for that matter. They're pissed off. They're angry. They're alone. And they want you to feel. And the only way they can get you to feel, well, some of you have seen the video. Some of you, unfortunately, have had to go through stuff like this. Don't take that video down. Don't hide it. Don't kick it to some corner of the internet and relegate it to, social media lore. I don't agree with people hiding it behind other videos so, folks get ambushed into seeing this, because that's not right. No, that's not right. But getting rid of it wholesale is not right either. People like to get onto social media trends and they like to think that they're doing so much good. And sometimes people are doing good. A lot of people are doing a lot of good out there. A lot of people are breaking down barriers and talking to people and forcing the conversation. And then there's also a lot of people who really like getting the hashtag on their account and putting that nice little pretty border around their profile picture. Look, I'm helping. No, you're not. You're not helping at all. Because actually helping is difficult. It is painful. It is devastating. It is hard. And sometimes people don't want to do the work, and that's okay. That's okay. You are allowed to not have the toolkit that is required to help with this particular problem. That's cool. But you need to be able to admit that and get the hell out of the way. I put this hashtag on my Twitter account. I put this border on my Facebook profile picture to raise awareness. Well, if you're not willing to do something with that awareness, just get the hell out of the way. Because there is a lot of people out there that can help and are helping and are able to help and save lives and have conversations. But after a while, it just gets watered down because you have a whole bunch of people standing out front, not really doing anything, but making themselves feel really, really good. So I think everybody needs to see that video for Ronnie McNutt's video. I do. Because you need to see what it looks like. Up until that point. I feel bad for his family. I feel bad for his friends. Because I can guarantee every single one of them right now is wishing they did more. Sometimes it's public. And sometimes it's really messy. And people need to see it. Don't watch the gory part, the graphic part of this. I understand if you don't want to see that. But everybody needs to see how clear of a decision people make.